Students of class 9th, good morning to all of you. Today I am going to teach you literature. In literature, I am to teach one of the short stories. The title of the short story is The Happy Prince. It has been written by Oscar Wilde. He is one of the greatest writers in the annals of English history of literature. He has written many short stories. This present short story is one of them. In this short story, the writer has written about importance of pity, cooperation, sympathy, compassion, and benevolence. The story that is started in this way proves the importance of cooperation, sympathy, love, affection, and compassion in life. There was a city. In the corner of the city, there was a statue of the Happy Prince. The statue was tall. There was a bird that was swallow. That bird was going to Egypt. His other friends had already gone away. He was flying very fast. At the evening, he died. He wanted to take rest. In the meantime, he saw a big statue. He went inside of the statue. He sat between the legs of the statue. At the time of the sleeping, he found there was a tear that fell down on his body. He did not mind at first. When he found that tear was falling again, he looked at Eva. Thereafter, third tear fell down, and that very swallow looked at Eva and asked who he was. That very Happy Prince replied, once there was a time he was prince. Sorrow was away from him. He was always happy. There was no trace of morose, unhappiness, and sadness in his life. After his death, a statue was made on the corner of the city, and since then he had been looking at what was happening in the city. Further, that very Happy Prince told Swallow that he was very sad to observe the poverty of the city. He told poverty was prevalent everywhere. Unhappiness was seen hovering everywhere. There was no happiness. There was no pleasure. There was no ecstasy in the city. The poor were dying in want of food, cloth, and essential commodities. Thereafter, it was told by the swallow early in the morning that he wanted to go to Egypt. Then the Happy Prince requested the swallow to stay there. he told the swallow to stay, and at night he had to go to the sea mistress that was living in the city. The sea mistress had a child. The child was weeping. The child was in fever. The child wanted to get a piece of orange. He was not getting. He did not have food. Mother was helpless. Mother slept, but the child was crying. It was absorbed by the happy prince. Then the happy prince told the swallow to take ruby from his sword, and that ruby would be given to that very sea mistress who would be able to fulfill her son's wants. The swallow did as per the guideline given by the happy prince. The swallow took ruby from the sword. He flew and went to the sea mistress' house. He found that the child was crying, mother was sleeping. He put the ruby on the table, and that very bird shook his flocks so that that child might get caught. That child slept, and the bird again came to the happy prince. It means first service was done in favor of human beings by that very swallow as per the guideline given by that the happy prince. Really, both were serving the society. Both were serving the poor people of the society. The people who had been suffering from poverty were being served by the happy prince and the swallow. After that, swallow expressed his desire to go to the Egypt. Again, swallow requested by the happy prince that he was looking at a playwright. He was writing for the director of the theatre. But he was in troublesome condition. He was sad. He did not have food to eat. He was in dismal condition. And he was napping. It was told by that happy prince. Thereafter, that very swallow took one of the sapphires from happy prince's eyes and went to that very playwright, where he gave the sapphire to that very playwright. Whenever it was got by playwright, he became very happy. Really, it was a boon for him, as he saw that there was a sapphire there. Then that swallow came to the happy prince And that happy prince again told him that he was looking at one of the heartbreaking incidents. The heartbreaking incident was that there was a girl who was weeping bitterly. She was a poor girl. She was in steaming need. She did not have nothing to eat. She had been given something tasked by her father to do. She had a match in her hand, but that match fell down on the ground. That is why that very girl was weeping bitterly. It was seen by that very happy prince. Then happy prince again requested to that very swallow. He told the swallow to go there and gave him one of the sapphires from his eyes. Again the swallow took one of the sapphires from his eye. That very swallow went to the girl. He gave the sapphire. And the girl felt happy, and he was not to be beaten by her father. 3 incidents have been told, have been described. All the incidents suggest service of the human being is service of God. God has sent in this world to serve the people. God has sent in this world to do the God works. That very Almighty wants that every poor person of the society must be served. Those who have been suffering from poverty must be helped. First, the seamster was helped. Second, the playwright was helped. And third, the girl was helped. And every task was done by that very swallow. That swallow had sympathy for others. He had pity for others. He had compassion for others. He wanted to help. It was his attitude. He obeyed what was told by the happy prince, and it was considered by him that the work that was being done by him is in favor of the poor. And that very swallow did one by one 3 works done by that very swallow. Thereafter, that very happy prince told him to stay. This swallow did not like to stay there. He wanted to go to Egypt. His other friends were there. He wanted to go there. They had been waiting for him. Again, that happy prince requested that the happy prince was looking at the city, and he found poverty was prevailing everywhere. The poor people had been suffering from scarcity. They had been suffering from completely dearth of essential commodities. It was told by that very happy prince to help them, to help those who had been suffering from a scarcity of essential commodities. Again the happy prince requested to pluck, to break all the leaves of gold from his body and must be given to those in the city who had been suffering from a scarcity. Really, the happy prince was then the representative of God. He was observing everything what was happening in the city. He was in pity, he was in troublesome condition to see the condition of the poor people in the society, to see the poverty that was prevalent in the city, that was predominant in the city. And really, the happy prince soul was the soul of that very God. Whenever I always tell you, soul lives in human body, super soul lives in body of God. It means soul is the representative of God. That is why I do want to tell here that man is the representative of God. Soul always motivates to do right thing in this world. Soul does not tell us to do the wrong thing in this world. Soul tells us to help the poor. Soul tells us to do the right thing in this world. It is the command of the soul. It is the really desire of the soul that the soul wants, because I have already told you, every human being is the representative of God. Goodness must be adopted, goodness must be done, badness must be left, the poor people must be helped, the poor people must be served, they must be given proper respect and proper opportunity in life. This is the theme of this story. That very swallow was going to Egypt. That very swallow was flying. He tired. He stayed between the legs of the happy prince, and the happy prince started telling him to do the work one by one. And that happy prince, that very swallow did what was told by the happy prince. It means both of them served the poor people. Both of them were really representatives of God. Really they were doing works liked by God. The happy prince and the swallow both were doing the work properly. At last, the happy prince allowed swallow to go to Egypt. But the swallow was not in a condition to go anywhere. The heavy cold was falling, and that very happy prince was affected with the cold. And it was completely adverse condition for that very swallow. Whenever it was told by the happy prince to go to Egypt, that swallow asked the happy prince if he was going to the country of death. And thereafter he left this world for heavenly abode. That very swallow died. Now the heart of the happy prince was broken into the two parts. The next day, the mayor of the city saw the statue of the happy prince. It was ordered by the mayor that the statue of the happy prince might be melted. It was done as per the desire of the mayor. The statue was taken away. The statue was burnt, but real part of the body was not burnt. That was thrown into the heap of dust. and the body of that very swallow was also thrown there. God sent angel to find out two persons who had been serving the society, who were ideal persons, who did the ideal works. The angel of the God started moving in the city. Ultimately, he selected the happy prince and the swallow. They were taken by the angel of the God, and it was ordered by God. They both become the part of the heaven. They both were light in the eyes of God. Both were brought in the country of the God by that very angel. Dear students of class 9th, try to understand. Every person is born in this world. The duty of human being is to do God's command, God's order, God's desire. God has sent every person to serve the society. God always feels happy when the poor are served in the society. The persons who have been suffering from scarcity must be served. The poor must be given proper opportunity to avail God's created desire. Every poor person must be helped, as it has been seen in this story. The happy prince, when he was alive, there were many courtiers, sycophants, who were behind him. They were always serving happy prince. When the happy prince was given the shape of a statue after his demise, he was observing what was happening in the city. And when he saw the condition of the poor in the city, his heart started weeping bitterly to see the condition of the poor in the society. And after that, that very happy prince got opportunity to serve all the poor who were being seen by him. The opportunity was provided in form of swallow by God. Really, God was going to Egypt. Swallow was going to Egypt. In the meantime, he was tired. He stayed near a statue of the happy prince. And the happy prince was seen weeping bitterly by that very swallow. Interaction took place between them. And thereafter, that very swallow started doing the work what was told by the happy prince, and he did the work one by one, and every work that was done by the swallow was in favor of the poor. First the seamster, second the playwright, and third the girl, and fourth all the poor of the city. Really, it was the best work. that was done by swallow as per the command given by the Happy Prince. I have taught you one of the stories of literature. The title of this story is The Happy Prince, written by Oscar Wilde. But this story suggests how to follow cooperation in life. The story describes importance of sympathy, importance of pity, importance of cooperation, importance of serving the poor in the society. This story motivates us to follow the path of goodness, to follow the path of idealism in life. This story inspires us to be good in life. Goodness means serving the people. Those people who are in acute scarcity. This is the motivation of this story. This is the inspiration of this story. And the title of the story draws our attention to think of those who are downtrodden, who are the poor, who are neglected. And those neglected and downtrodden persons of the society must be helped. This is the aims and objectives of this story. Dear students of class 9th, you have to go through the textual studies. As I always tell, self-study is the best study. Whenever you are paying your attention for the purpose of self-study, really, your English will be strong. Not only English, your all subjects will be strong. Here I do want to tell that you have to go through the textual studies. After textual readings, you have to learn hard words. Those hard words must be learned how to use in your own sentences, in your own words, and thereafter all the questions that have been given at the end of the chapter must be learned how to answer. In this way, your English will be strong. Your English will be up to the mark. Your English will be appreciable, and thereafter you will be in a condition to get the good marks, to fetch the good marks in the examination. I have already prepared the video. This video must be listened to by you. After listening to the video, you have to try your best to communicate in your own words. And after communicating in your own words, it must be learned how to write answers, how to write the summary of this chapter, The Happy Prince. These all things must be valuable for you, must be career making for you. I have taught the summary of The Happy Prince. I have told it must be learned by you. Thank you, my dear students of class 9. Thank you.